Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Joshua Crisp. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about 5 tips that you need to know to find a successful product to sell on Amazon. You guys do not want to miss this, so stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. Before we dive right into the 5 tips that you need to know to find a successful product, I want to go ahead and say if this is your first time on the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Next to the subscribe button, there's going to be a notification bell. Hit that notification bell, that way you are notified when I release new content and you can be first to market, first to dollar. So, enough fluff, let's dive right in. Number 1 is reviews, okay? Now keep in mind guys, I listed these 5 kind of in numerical order as to which one is the most important, all right? Now even though they are all important, number 1 being reviews is the most important. I'm not going to be showing you guys hands-on how to do product research. I have a couple other videos where you can go to, and there'll be a link in the video at the end if you want to see how to do product research solely the conventional way, which is through Jungle Scout's software. All right, this is going to be a little bit more for the non-conventional research methods. All right, now these do apply whether you're utilizing conventional or non-conventional methods. All right, so do not get confused there. This applies for both. But I had a question, and the question was, if I find a product or I have a product idea outside of finding it on Amazon, how do I know if it makes sense? How do I do the research? So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that. Number 1 is reviews. So you want to head over to Amazon and you want to type in the generic keyword, all right? Garlic press. You don't want to type in ionized or colorful or Iron Chef or any brand name or anything special. You want to type in the most broad keyword, garlic press. Now, you can see we're in Chrome, all right? You need to run Chrome in order to pop up the Jungle Scout Chrome extension, all right? So let's go ahead and pop up this extension. You're going to see right here in this column, reviews. The magical number that I like to see is I like to see more than 60% of the people on this first page be under 100 reviews. Now, for those people that want to go do research on garlic press is very saturated, is very competitive, all right? I just had to throw that in there. I'm just using it as an example because it's something I know about, all right? But the magic number is we want to see under 100 reviews. Reviews is a very good indicator as to the difficulty as well as the saturation of a niche or category. If you see, for instance, you know, the top 5, top 10 people have several hundred, several thousand reviews, you're going to know they've been selling in that niche for a long time. And when you sell in a niche for a long time, you get residual business, residual customers. So residual customers, especially Amazon residual customers, are very loyal and they usually don't try new stuff, all right? Especially in a generic product like this, okay? It's hard to improve, it's hard to bundle, etc. So you want to check the reviews. This is one of the best ways to do so because this is one that is not, you know, the API generated reviews are exact, unlike where it's sales or you know, the LQS or the monthly revenue. Those are kind of API generated metrics that are, even though they're very close, they're not 100% accurate. The reviews on Jungle Scout are 100% active and accurate. Now, I don't know how frequently Jungle Scout repopulates this data. Last time I heard Greg Mercer talk, I believe it is every hour, okay? So I believe this is semi-live, all right? So next, we want to dive into sales, all right? Now, what do I mean by sales? I mean the amount of volume that the product is doing each month, okay? Now that we know that we found a product that's not saturated, not competitive, you know, we found a lot of reviews under 100, we need to make sure that this thing's selling, okay? Because it's very easy to find a product that has 10 reviews. You know, the top 10, 60, 70% has 10 reviews, 15 reviews, 20 reviews, and then they have under $1,000 in sales. So what I teach on the course and I teach on YouTube is how to find products that have demand but lack of supply. Low competition products, all right, that are selling at least 10 units per day at around $10 profit. That way you can sell approximately 28 to 3,000 units per month at $10 profit. Approximately is $28 to $3,000 a month. That's a very nice starting point, and you can find good products that are going to be profitable. All right. So how do you check the sales? How do you make sure that they are making money and that this is accurate? Okay. Now, like I said before, the Jungle Scout generated metrics are generated off an API. They are estimates. Now, I have looked at these closely with my own numbers on my own products, and they are very close. However, they are not 100% accurate. So I'm going to show you guys how to find out 100% accurately how many units per day a seller is selling. Now, 9 times out of 10 this works. There is that 1% chance that they know how to block this or change this. If you guys heard me talk in live streams or other events or in the course, if you're in the course, then you know how to do this by blocking people to do the 999 cart. But what I'm going to show you guys is the 999 cart method. All right. So what you want to do is you add this product to your cart. I've already done so. Once you click proceed to checkout, you're going to see where it says quantity here. Okay. What you're going to do is change the quantity from 1 to 999. You're going to click update. Once you click the update, what it's going to do is it's going to say, sorry, this item has limited quantities available. We've changed your quantity to the maximum amount available. So what this is doing is this is Amazon saying, no, they don't have 999 available. They only have 391 in stock. So if you make you a simple Excel chart, okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 7 days, you could even write this down and make it super simple. Monday through Sunday, boom, done. Do the 999 cart method once a day for 7 days straight. For 3 days straight, for 5 days, I usually recommend a minimum of 7 days to have accurate data to compile. Now, when you're doing this, you want to make sure they're not running any crazy promotions, all right? The way you can do that is by looking at their page, all right? Now, if you see any crazy lightning deals or any crazy 60 or 70% offs, you know, this is pretty standard, 46% off. This is a tactic that a lot of people do to boost conversions. Usually they will be over here. Now, if you see a lightning deal, you're not going to get accurate data because they're running a special promotion or a deal to spike the algorithm, gain sales, gain reviews, gain traction in the algorithm, all right? So if it has none of that, then you're good to go. I recommend doing it for 5 to 7 days. That way you can take you can have a better accurate analysis, all right? Also, we can head over to Jungle Scout, all right? Let me go over here and grab the URL. But actually, let's grab the ASIN. Scroll down and grab the ASIN. And plug the ASIN in the web app, all right? This is just the web app. It's called the Product Tracker. If you go to junglescout.com and sign in, just click Product Tracker. Go ahead and paste the ASIN into the search bar. All right. What's going to happen is it's going to pop it up. Now, if you click on it, it's going to show your metrics. Wow, now you can see their sales. Wow, their sales are insane. So this is fourth quarter right now. So for you guys that are watching this down the road after I launched this, we're in mid-October, right? So fourth quarter start, sales have increased. But what we want to do is we want to look at sales, all right? We want to see consistency. We don't want to see a lot of volatility, all right? I recommend doing the 999 method. Also, track this. Usually for newer products or products with less traction or less velocity, it takes about 48 hours for the API to start to generate metrics. For an item like this that's been around for a while, that has a lot of search volume, a lot of sales, it will populate immediately, all right? So go ahead and add this to your tracker list. Keep and monitor this in conjunction with your 999 cart method trick, all right? You can also go to Camel, and you can take a look at the sales price history to make sure that there wasn't a bunch of fluctuation in their price. I'm not going to show you how to do this for sake of time. I've done it in other videos, but that's Camel, and you can see the consistency, or you can see the sales price history, all right? Now, after we've done after we've done number 2, which is sales, we have number 3, seasonal and trending. This is the third most important. Once we found out that we have a product with minimal amount of reviews, not over 100 reviews, not over 200 reviews. We check the sales. We've been doing the 999 cart method. We've been doing the Jungle Scout web tracker method, and we know that they're consistently getting more than 10 sales, which is our minimum guideline. Okay, this guy looks like he's getting 17. In October, he went all the way up to 50 plus sales. All right. Once we know that the sales are there, we need to find out and make sure that it is not number one, seasonal, or number two, trending. This is super important. This is one of the steps that people neglect, and they jump forward with the metrics. Okay, it doesn't have a lot of reviews. The sales is getting 50 to 100 sales a day. I'm going to order it. A lot of people did this with fidget spinners, and they lost a lot of money. They got stuck with a lot of inventory. So you need to make sure the product is not seasonal or trending. All right, so how do I find out if a product's trending? I've done this for sake of ease and to save on time. Go to Google and type in Google Trends. It will pop up at the top of the search results, and just type in that broad keyword, okay? Not the URL, not the ASIN, the broad keyword. Now, garlic press. This is going to show you a trending chart, all right? Now, you can pick 12 months, 30 days, 5 years, all right? Let's go with 5 years. Now, what I like to see and what you want to see on a chart like this when you're looking for a trending product or a product that you might want to go with is you want to see what you see right here, a nice horizontal chart, okay? You do not want to see a lot of volatility. Now, you may see, well, Josh, this is volatility here, here's volatility. Even though it's volatility, you see it, it's a horizontal chart, okay? When I mean volatility, I mean up and then down and then flat line. You don't want to see a lot of volatility like that. You want to see a nice horizontal chart. Slowly increases are good, slowly decreases are bad. You want to see something horizontal or incremental growth, all right? That's what you want to see. Now, I'll show you, this is a perfect example. I use this because this is a good product. Like I said, garlic press is saturated. It's going to be tough for you to make money in that niche. There's a lot of people that have been in that industry already for a while, but this is an example of a chart that you want to see, some horizontal growth, all right? Now, I'm going to show you guys a chart that shows you what a trending product looks like, and you do not want to see a chart like this. If you see a chart like this, then it is going to be very risky. Run for the hills, all right? So I'm showing you guys fidget spinner. We talked about fidget spinner and how a lot of people lost a lot of money, all right? You see here, it spiked up, it spiked up. Everybody had a fidget spinner. Everybody wanted a fidget spinner. Everybody was building Shopify drop shipping stores for fidget spinners. There was 200-300 sellers a week coming in with these fidget spinners, all right? So it looks like right here, April, so mid-April, let's say the 1st of April it took off. It hit its peak, all right, the 3rd week in May. All right, and it crashed, all right? And you don't even see any incremental growth. It just flatlined. This is a perfect example of a trending product. You do not want to see this. If you see this, it is very risky. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of people got product in right here when they when they came across this trend and they got in right here, maybe got product in the fulfillment center right here, and they rode it. All right, a lot of people made a lot of money with fidget spinners. But for your first product, your first 3 products, you don't want to ride this wave of trending products. Okay, it is very risky. Now, you can make money, but you can also lose a lot of money or get stuck with money. And I want you guys to make money. I don't want you guys to do this. Now, if you've been selling on Amazon for a while, you have a couple of sustained brands that are already bringing in money, that are building you income, and you have a higher risk tolerance than maybe somebody who's starting out, who's using their life investment or needs to make this work, all right, then you can look for trends. And the thing is, you want to get in right here. You don't want to see it right here when it's at the top, because you know that it's going to go down, all right? Even if it gains momentum or stays at that momentum, it's always going to go down, all right? But if you have a higher risk tolerance, you can get in this. I don't personally recommend it, and I don't do so, all right? Now, last for number 3 is seasonal. I showed you guys a good chart. I showed you guys a trending chart. I'm going to show you guys what a seasonal chart looks like, okay? This is, what did I type in? Christmas lights. Now, you'll see that this is consistent over the last 5 years, okay? Okay, yes, I have it over the past 5 years. You'll see right here, November, December, every year, consistently, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years in a row. October, November, December, it spikes up and then it goes down to 0. This isn't a product that you want to sell if you're expecting it to sell 10 units a day, 365 days a year consistently, all right? This is a product that you would strategically source and send in mid-September to get in October 1st, ride the wave, sell out, all right, and January 1st, be out, all right? Once again, I don't recommend these products for your first 3 products, especially not your first product. If you're experienced with Amazon, you have a little bit higher risk tolerance. You can make a lot of money doing this if you do it strategically, okay? All right, let's move on to number 4, which is locate, all right? Now, this is Alibaba. If you guys aren't familiar with Alibaba, all you have to do is type in Alibaba right here into Google. This is going to pop up, all right? Now, you can use DHgate. That's another platform. You can use AliExpress. I utilize Alibaba, and that's what I'm going to show you for the sake of ease on this video, all right? So basically what you do is you pop up Alibaba. You type in, you can see garlic press here, all right? Now, once you type in garlic press, you're just going to scroll through them till you find one that's comparable to this guy that we were looking, all right? I think I found this on the first or the second page, but, you know, so you guys don't see me scrolling through stuff. I already found it for you, all right? But once you find one that matches this criteria, then you click on it, all right? And it's going to show you your price point as well as your MOQ or minimum order quantity, all right? Now, MOQ quantity is a whole nother story. Don't get scared by this 1,000-piece minimum order. There is ways to get around that and order a lot less. That's why the course is super helpful, because I have a module directly that speaks about contacting suppliers, negotiating with suppliers. I also give you the exact 3-paragraph template that I use to contact suppliers. It's plug and play, so all you have to do, it's already generated for you, is fill in the blank in several spots, and you can literally contact 10 to 20 suppliers in 10 minutes. It's that easy. But off to the side, all right? Let's say the low end is 1, the high end is 3. Let's meet in the middle at $1.50, all right? So once we located it, all right, the next and the last part is number 5 is margin. We need to make sure that there's margin, all right? We found out that it's not saturated, that there is room for you in the niche, in the category, by checking reviews. We check the sales, we track the sales, we know that it's selling over 10 units a day, all right? We check, number 3, we check the trending charts, we checked Google, we know it's not seasonal, we know it's not trending. Number 4, we went through Alibaba or DHgate or AliExpress, we located the product. Number 5 is margin. We need to make sure that we can locate it, manufacture it, import it, and then have it in Amazon's fulfillment center and still turn a profit. Now, anywhere between 25 to 50% is realistic numbers. You know, I shoot for between 30 to 50%. That's my golden number. If you can get over 50%, that's fantastic. But don't make that a key metric. Oh, I want to make a 100% return, because it is difficult, and you will pass up profitable products by limiting yourself to that metric, all right? Now, you know what? I forgot to tell you guys something super important in number 4. If you guys are looking for a product, all right, like you can see this product, it looks like it's like a bronze color or maybe a copper color. If you're looking through Alibaba and you can't find it, chances are they contacted the supplier of something that is similar, and what they did is they enhanced the product, or they changed the color, or they had them make an improvement or a modification. So don't stress out, all right? Find what is the most similar in size and practical use and contact that manufacturer, and 9 times out of 10, that's what they did to differentiate themselves, all right, and to improve the product. So this looks like it's the same one, just a different color. How do we find out if this thing makes money? How do we find out if it's marginal, if it makes sense? All right, so the low end's $1, the high end's 3. Let's meet in the middle at $1.50. We want to go over to Google and we want to type in Amazon Revenue Calculator or Amazon FBA Calculator, and it's going to take you to this this app, which is within Seller Central. It's the Amazon Profitability Calculator, all right? This is going to show you your metrics. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to type in the item price. You see the item price is $13.99. You're going to type it in, You're going to type how much it costs for you to source this product, which is $1.50. Remember, we met in that middle. It's going to calculate, it's going to tell you how much is going to go to FBA, all right, $2.93. How much your seller fees are is $2.10, all right. There's no way to get around seller fees. Amazon is going to take a portion of the proceeds, and that's kind of like a finder fee for you using their platform, for you using their traffic, all right. The FBA fee is going to be the fulfillment by Amazon cost. What goes into this cost? Well, Amazon's going to pick your product, pack your product, ship your product, store your product, handle returns, etc. All of that is included in this FBA price. So what the calculator does is it adds the Amazon seller fee plus the cost of fulfillment, or the FBA fees, and then they give you a cost, or excuse me, minus the cost of the product, and it gives you net proceeds. So your net proceeds, or net profitability, is going to be $7.46, which is 53.32% margin. So this guy is making over 50%. He's killing it. You know, I think the guy I picked was a top seller. He was number 2 or number 3 organically on the first page. This guy is killing it. All right. So if you're selling 10 units a day, all right, you're making $7 a day, or excuse me, $7 per product, 10 products a day minimum. That's $70 a day. All right. Now this guy's obviously selling a lot more. This guy currently, when I looked, is selling right now 50 units a day. All right. So he's making, you know, well over $400 a day on this product, all right? So I know it's a little long, but I hope that you guys found value in this video, all right? If you guys are new to the channel and you're just finding this, this applies with any form of product research, whether it's conventional or non-conventional. At the end of this video, I'm going to link over here somewhere, or over here, somewhere at the end, I'm going to link videos showing me how, or showing you, excuse me, how to do product research on Jungle Scout using their product database. All right, so I hope you found this valuable, and I will see you guys in the next video.